We have to go to the root. We have to go to the cause. Dealing with the condition itself is not enough.
Dear Mr. Massa, I'm just trying to mind my own business. What's the matter? It's just another day, another black king captured. I'm about to lose my brain, stuck inside this ghetto rapture. I got a lot of smoke. If you want it, you can have it. They want a hat trick, but this is black girl magic. Ain't talking about the kind that'll make you disappear, but I'm talking about the power of the melanin within. Ain't looking for trouble, but I'ma say this one time. I put two dukes up if you try to touch mine. We still want justice for Samir and Trayvon. You say you don't see color, but racism ain't blind. They targeting little kids whose skin look just like mine. So I'm paranoid, it's a war zone outside. And I'm a black queen, so if you ask me to step out of my car, you gon' have to snatch me. Cause I ain't going no damn well. Had to spend my whole life living unfair. Ancestors got my back and they right here. You can never understand, it's a nightmare. Living in my black shoes by the black rules. You can keep your handshake, I don't dap coons. The white man will go nuts if he cash you. But you all on his side like a damn fool. Make it make sense.
We are oppressed.
Queen.
We are exploited. We are downtrodden.
Make it make
We
sense.
are denied not only civil rights but even human rights.
Ahmadiyyah.
So the only way we're going to get some of this
Ahmadiyyah.
oppression and exploitation
Queen.
away from us or aside from us is come together
Queen.
against the common enemy. Who taught you to hate the texture of your
Ahmadiyyah.
hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin?
Ahmadiyyah.
Parents, pay attention to the books, the school system, even to your little children. Lies mixed with wisdom. His skin too bright, so he was blind to the prison. My skin just right, so I collide with division. You trying to pray to God, but we tired of religion. No savior saving, we got to save our savings. We used to pay miss, how we gon' make the slave rich? But who's to blame, and tell me why you complaining? We need a team effort just to rule the nation. Like a bad relationship, missing communication. We missing moderation. They're trying to get a poison to my population. No reparations, I'm getting tired of Satan.
We are oppressed.
Queen.
I'm getting tired of waiting.
We are downtrodden.
Queen.
We are denied not only civil rights but even human rights.
Ahmadiyyah.
So the only way we're going to get some of this
Ahmadiyyah.
oppression and exploitation.
Queen.
Touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunsa. You ain't helping my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. See a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all in Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threat.
This is the sound of Eric Malcolm.
It's a cut on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threat. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans, and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got...
This is the sound of famous fun.
Well, hello again, everyone. Welcome, Black. Okay, so thanks everyone for tuning Black in once again to the original Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur, and this is your second daily vitamins, not to mention your morning wake-up call, right? So anyway, I thought I was done for the evening. But as soon as I got off that live, I saw my sister Lisa Cabrera had called me. And so I called her back only to find out the nefariousness of it all. So let's talk about it. Shout out to Lisa Cabrera for giving me this information, because I missed it. I was going in about Kanye's whole rants. Little did I know. Okay, hey, Buckhorse DC, listens in the house. Danielle, salaikum salam to you, beloved. King Lejeune is here, Mr. Hotel, Buckhorse DC, Michaela Love, Brand Slayer TV, King Lejeune, Vince I Am all the way from the UK is Black. All right, so let's get into it. I see Silent D, shout out to my moderators putting in work. Okay. Now, I don't know what else is going to happen this evening, but this is the last live for the Queen. Now, I had to do a TikTok first. But so let's get into it, because what in the world was Diddy thinking? What was he thinking? Timber Dad said, Queen, I manifested you and a loss, beloved. Dad, you need to sit all the way down. Okay, so look at this. This is what Diddy posted for Kim Porter's birthday. He says, we miss you so much, Kim. Happy birthday, beautiful. Love forever. Now, I don't know why he didn't think that people would go in on him. We miss you so much, Kim. Happy birthday, beautiful. Love forever. Yeah, I have questions. Because first of all, let's talk about this. And it's funny because I was just talking about this very same thing earlier today. But this time I'm going to just go to a TikToker who posted about it. Likes up, everyone. Please like and share. Okay? This is all nefarious.
Revelations that have come out about Diddy since Cassie's lawsuit, people are now circling back and questioning the suspicious passing of his ex, Kim Porter. And according to this blind item, he allegedly knew she was going to pass away before she did. And if you haven't watched my Diddy deep dive yet, you'll see that all of the blind items match up pretty much exactly with what Cassie claimed in the lawsuit, including R-word, trafficking, and abuse. For years, a few people have kept up the pressure about whether an ex of this rapper and mogul was unalived. Now, with more eyes focused on him, people have more questions. Why did he order a casket before his ex even passed away? And again, this is allegedly Sean Diddy Combs and Kim Porter. And the related headline from 2018 reads, Sean Diddy Combs lays ex-girlfriend Kim Porter to rest in her Georgia hometown.
Now, let's talk about him laying her to rest in her Georgia hometown, because I find it all very interesting. Because here's the thing. Did you all know that prior to her, or after her death, but prior to the funeral, he had a private viewing? Diddy says God broke the mold with ex Kim Porter as he attends private viewing ahead of her funeral. Rest in peace. Diddy attended a private viewing of his ex-girlfriend Kim Porter. Diddy was spotted arriving at the service for his ex-girlfriend in Columbus, Georgia. November the 23rd, in photos obtained by TMZ, the music producer was dressed in all black and held hands with a man as he entered a funeral home. According to the website, the model's funeral will take place Saturday, November 24th. He says God broke the mold when he made Kim. There was truly no other woman like her. This is likely true, but he needs to sit down somewhere. Now, he says, although her time here on earth was far too short, she lived a life full of purpose and meaning. She was a loving mother and devoted friend. She was the epitome of kindness and grace. There wasn't a person she met whose soul she did not touch. Kim was the type of woman who changed lives for the better. Now, the statement sounded good, only if he was so genuine with it instead of disingenuous. He says, although we've lost our best friend, God has gained a special angel, and we know she is watching over us. She will be forever remembered and missed by so many. As her family, we promise to honor her every day of our lives. We love you always. Well, with that all being said, he shared an Instagram video on that Friday with a caption that said, "This is a prayer I said like a year ago. God help us. Love all." He says, God, I want to thank you for waking me up this morning. I want to send this prayer out to everybody that can hear me. I've been through some dark times, and there's a lot of people out there that are in that darkness today, or in that lost place today, or in that place where you feel stuck, where you don't know where you begin for the change. You don't know where to begin, where you don't know what to do next. It feels like you're spinning around in circles and circles and circles. That happens to all of us, especially people that hang around him. I'm sorry, it's true. Now, the Been Around the World rapper continued. That means you have to get closer to him. That means you have to say his name. That means you have to ask him for help. God, help me. God, help me. God, help me. God bless us all today. Bless everybody that's in darkness, everybody that's lost, everybody that's trying to find a way out of no way. Show them the way. Show them the light. You are the light. Be still. I'm not your preacher. No, but TD Jakes is. And is that where you learned all this from when y'all were having those private meets and parties? I have questions, but let me continue. I'm just your brother, just sending you love and praying for everybody that can hear me and the sound of my voice. And let's lift each other up. Make sure today you lift somebody up. God bless. I'm sorry. Let's say what now? Ethelene said he needs an Oscar. Yes, he does. He absolutely does. Okay, he needs an Oscar, an Emmy, and a Tony for that performance, quite frankly. But let me continue. Now, a source revealed to us in the days after, because this is a post from Us News, they say a source revealed to us in the days after Porter's death that Diddy was inconsolable, adding that Kim's passing has turned his life upside down. Kim and Diddy didn't always see eye to eye on things, but their love for their children and the deep respect they had for each other trumped any issue they had. They were on very good terms in recent years. She was a ride or die and very loyal to him. Yes, she was ride or die. Yes, she was loyal. And yes, she did respect him. Sadly, none of those wonderful attributes were returned to her. He didn't respect her. He was messing with Cassie while he was dating her. Had her thinking that Cassie was just an artist. He got another woman pregnant while Kim was pregnant with their twins. Let's talk about it. He allegedly broke her nose on a yacht. Let's talk about it. He allegedly used to beat her on numerous occasions. She had to fight back and defend herself by cutting him with a corkscrew. Allegedly. I told you all this. You've heard it all before. Diddy spoke about his ex that Sunday, November the 18th, saying, for the last 3 days, I've been trying to wake up out of this nightmare. This is what he posted on his Instagram. But I haven't. I don't know what I'm going to do without you, baby. I miss you so much. Today, I'm going to pay tribute to you. I'm going to try and find the words to explain our unexplainable relationship. We were more than best friends. We were more than soulmates. We were some others' shites. And I miss you. What does that even mean? We were some others' shites. That's what it says. And I miss you so much. Super black love. Like, spare me the theatrics. Diddy, would you please? Spare me the theatrics. This is just him trying to evoke sympathy from the rest of us who've been going in on him. And sadly for him, it didn't work. It did not work. You see, people roasted him in the comments, so much so that he had to turn them off. He had to turn off his comments, beloveds. I just want y'all. This is all nefarious. This is all nefarious. Hold on. Let me just go to my brief TikTok that I did on this. He needs to have several seats for real. I mean, the nerve. This is so disrespectful, especially knowing what we all think of him. And here, get this. Get this. I just reported to you all the other day with a receipt that I got from Tough News TV, where supposedly and allegedly, of course, his twins, his own daughters, allegedly reached out to Cassie to ask questions about what happened to their mother, if she knew anything. So allegedly, his own kids don't trust him. Allegedly, his own kids may suspect that he had a hand in his own in their mother's demise. But he wants to post birthday tributes like everything's all fine and dandy, like nobody knows what's really going on. Anyway, I digress. Let me just go to this because I want you all to see some of the comments. Now, this isn't on his Instagram because he turned off his comments. And but at the end of the day, when the Neighborhood Watch, I think that's the channel, the Neighborhood Watch, they posted it on their site. And here are some of the comments that people left. It's all nefarious. Likes up, everyone. Please don't forget to like and share. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Ahmadiyyah Shakur. So Diddy took to Instagram to make a birthday tribute post for Kim Porter's birthday, and people went absolutely wild. All hell literally broke loose. Let's get into it. He said, "We miss you so much, Kim. Happy birthday, beautiful. Love forever." And why did he say that? Because people went off on him in the comments. I mean, they were saying all kinds of things and just going in on him so hard. Well, I'm sure because of his ego, that's what led him to turn off his comments. He couldn't take it. He couldn't take what people were saying about him. And, you know, he's clearly a narcissist, in my opinion. And the one thing that narcissists hate the most is to be called out on their BS. Now, he knows that all of these allegations have been swirling, and people have been saying that they think he's connected to Kim's demise. They've said a myriad of things, and of course, no one's looking at him, or at least very few people are looking at him in a favorable light. So when he made that post, people thought, what the nerve of him, okay? The audacity, especially those who think that he absolutely had something to do with Kim's demise. Please pay attention. And so here's what some of the comments said. "I just cringed so bad, damn." And then another one says, "Imagine your killer wishing you a happy heavenly birthday. Earth is ghetto." As someone else said, "That's like someone stealing from you and helping you look for your stolen property." Please pay attention. This is all nefarious. Someone says, "R. Diddy turned his comments off for a reason." Another person says, "He would have never posted that if she was alive. So why post it now?" Someone says, "He knew to turn them comments off." I must say that, quite frankly, I thought it was very disrespectful, okay? I thought it was very disrespectful at the end of the day. Now, I don't know for a fact that he had anything to do with Kim's demise, but what I do know is this. He was looking so sad and forlorn at her funeral, being the last one left behind to sit there and grieve quietly and somberly by himself. But at the end of the day, I found it all very suspicious when the former stylist, who now, by the way, is supposedly, allegedly on the run, but when the former stylist said that he, in fact, had purchased that golden casket for Kim 1 month prior to her death. I'm sorry, who does that? If Kim were alive today, this would have been her 53rd birthday. So I would like to wish her a happy heavenly birthday. But as for Diddy, well, he needs to go sit down somewhere, quiet and silently by himself, and reflect on the myriad of allegations levied against him. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Ahmadiyyah Shakur. That's what he needs to do. He needs to have several seats in an empty stadium, as far as I'm concerned. That's what he needs to do. But hold on. Hold your horses, beloved ads. Because, yes, there's more. So I'm going to put an overlay on the screen, and I want you all to look at this picture of Diddy that he had the nerve to post, and I'm going to let you hear this audio. Please pay attention. Okay, here we go. This is Gene Dill speaking at first.
Kim know all his deepest secrets. You understand? Kim knew why he was using the butt plug.
Okay, we all know how people like Gene and 50 Cent have been going hard on P. Diddy for years.
What this bitch just say? I got the away from him because I was like, this nigga just tell me he take me shopping. This is shit goes on. So this is a little fruit pie.
But I can guarantee you that the things I'm about to spill, even 50 Cent doesn't know half of. Like the real reason Kim Porter was afraid of Diddy. Does it have anything to do with the laptops that were stolen from her house before she died? The she received from Diddy, a toxin found in her autopsy, details she had about Biggie and Tupac's death involving Diddy, Diddy's hookups with men during their relationship, the possibility that she was unalive. I know. It's a lot to take in, and it's hella messy. Before I begin, shout out to Tough News, who's gone over and beyond to get so much information about what really happened to Kim. Keep doing y'all thing. And to get right into it, let me just start you off with an email from a close friend of Kim's that will leave your jaw on the floor. It says, when Kim passed, there were questions about the manner in which if they are going to say that it was pneumonia and that she died peacefully in her sleep, then why was there blood located on Kim's pillowcases and also a slight of blood on the bedroom floor?
All right. Now, with that all being said, Diddy, why would you even think that was okay to do? Like, what was he thinking? I have several questions, as I said before. At the end of the day, we all know the things that we've heard, the things that have been alleged, and truthfully, most of those things are likely absolutely 100% true. Okay? Absolutely 100% true. He didn't have any respect for Kim. She had all the respect for him, and she was a ride or die, like they say. Absolutely. But he wasn't. He was all for himself at the end of the day. And if his own children, allegedly, don't even have faith in him, and that he didn't have anything to do with it, then why should anyone else? I think that was just him trying to get sympathy from everybody amid all of the things that are going on. Now, mind you, he has posted about Kim before on her birthday. Yes, this is true. But it was even the audacity of him to do it then with the things that we've all heard and read about. But now, in this state of all that's going on, I absolutely think that is most disrespectful and most nefarious. And even now, more information has come out. Okay, I want you all to pay attention. Now, you remember the video that I did where I talked about how the Dr. Ed Winter, who performed the first autopsy, okay, who was working on the first autopsy, said that there was toxins in Kim's system. All right. And then that doctor was taken off of the case 2 weeks later. Or after, he was taken off of the case. And then 2 weeks later, they had a story come out saying that it was lobar pneumonia. What happened to the toxins that were found? How come there was no longer any mention of that? Why did they take Dr. Ed Winter off in the first place and hire someone else? And then, as soon as people start talking about opening back up an investigation into her death, Kim's family and Kamora Lee Simmons, supposedly, well, all of a sudden, Dr. Ed Winter is dead under very suspicious circumstances, in my opinion, because they listed it as natural causes, right? They listed it as some type of natural causes, not just regular natural causes. I forget what they said, something about suspicious. Where is the toxicology report, says Roderick. Exactly. Okay, Vince, I have questions, like the Queen of Receipts. Yes, because where is the toxicology report? How come we weren't privy to that? And how come all of a sudden they just said it was pneumonia, but they didn't mention anything about those toxins? They didn't explain why there was blood on her pillowcase, as I told you all. They didn't say anything about the small trail of blood that supposedly led to the bathroom. They didn't say anything about that. And Kamora Lee Simmons has been trying to get custody of his children, trying to get his twins to come and live with her. But she's been turned down on several occasions. And then I want you all to pay attention, because did anybody make this connection? The fact that Kamora has been, I'm looking for a receipt at the same time as I'm talking to you guys. But did anyone make the connection that Kimora had been trying to get custody of his twins, and then all of a sudden her house catches on fire? Now, I know we all probably thought about Diddy as soon as we heard the house caught on fire, but my point is, this all happened during the period when she was trying to ask him to let the girls come and live with her. Y'all don't find that suspicious? Because I absolutely do. I find many of the things surrounding Kim Porter's death absolutely suspicious. I'll be sure speaking on it. And then all of a sudden, he goes into a coma and all of that. Yeah, I absolutely find it suspicious at the end of the day. And so, with that all being said, Diddy needs to sit down somewhere because he was clearly trying to get attention, trying to get people to feel sorry for him, hoping that this would be one thing that would get people to feel sorry for him, that people would say, well, you know, Kim did pass away. But remember what I told you all earlier today. Remember what I told you all earlier when I was going in on Diddy. I told you all that Diddy said that he regretted not marrying Kim. And why did I tell you all that I felt that he regretted it? Because if he married her, well, maybe she'd still be alive. Because he wouldn't have had to worry about her testifying against him if anything came out. He may not have had to worry about her book coming out, her even writing a book, or her saying anything about the dark secrets of him, of his, which she knew. Because possibly they could have tried to insinuate, his attorneys that is, that she had a hand in it. And so maybe that would have kept her quiet. Or if they were married, she wouldn't have been called to testify against him. So I think that's the only reason that he regrets it. And then she could still be here. Because knowing the things that Kim knew and the book coming out saying the things that it was saying, I absolutely think that's why she's no longer with us. Not only would that have been something detrimental for Diddy, but for all of the other people that were talked about in there, for all of the other receipts that she had on other people. He can sit here now and talk about how they had so much love and respect for each other. But if you have love and respect for someone, do you break their nose, allegedly? Do you beat them, allegedly? Do you go around and mess around with women and men and young girls, allegedly? Do you do any of those things? Do you order gold coffins a month prior to their demise? Do you do any of these things, allegedly? I have questions. So he needs to sit down somewhere. Nobody's falling for the con game. Nobody's feeling sorry for him. I don't have an ounce of empathy nor sympathy for P. Diddy. Only empathy and sympathy that I have are for his alleged victims. And so should we all. All right? Roderick said love doesn't hurt people. Exactly. Okay, Lindia says, I believe he has something to do with her demise. Yes, I absolutely do. Miss Hotel says, I feel nothing for Pissy. Not Pissy. James said, brother love is looking real creepy these days. Yes, isn't he though? But of course, DC said, ain't know you locked up. Ain't know when you locked up. I'm very sure of that. But of course, DC, I'm not sure where that comment was going. But anyway, this is all nefarious. Timber Dan said he needs to read 1 Corinthians 13. Well, I'll read it for him. I'll read it for him, Timber Dan. 1 Corinthians 13. All right, let's see what he should be reading. You all are so nefarious. And wouldn't it be funny that that's the first one that popped up? It says, if I speak in the tongues of men. Hold on, let me make sure this is, nope. Let me go to the King James version. Okay, I don't care for some of these other versions. I just don't. All right, so here it is right here. King James version. Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels and have not charity, I am become as sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. Yeah, he is speaking with the tongues of men and angels, trying to make it all sound so sweet, like he's so nice and so loving and so giving. And then that whole spiel that I read when he was talking all that spiritual stuff, like he's just preaching a whole sermon, no less. Like he's supposed to be uplifting and inspiring and motivating others. Well, where was all that energy when he was stealing from the artists and taking their publishing? Where was all that energy when he was belittling people and just humiliating them? Where was all that energy when he was making those poor kids on making the band walk across the bridge in the cold, dark night to get him a slice of cheesecake? Where was all that energy? Okay, I have questions. When he picked up a chair, allegedly, and was going to bash Lorianne Gibson side the head with it for ticking him off. Where was all that energy? I have so many questions, brother love. Make it all make sense. Roderick says, sounds like the former Lucifer to me wanted to take the Most High's place. Exactly. That is a very good analogy. Okay, because that's exactly what it sounds like, beloved. So with that all being said, I'm going to roll out of here. I just had to come in here and tell you all about this because I thought it was all so nefarious, disrespectful, and egregious, okay, for him to have the audacity, the gall, couth, and the gander to post that as if nothing's happened, as if he's such a loving man who was such a loving mate, okay, to Kim, after all the hell that she allegedly went through. We the people said, so did he ever fly to Epstein's Island? You know, I can't say for sure, but if I had to bet money on it, well, I absolutely would. That's all I'll say. Okay? Clearly something is afoot, but I digress, says Mr. Hotel. Pensacola said, making the victims weak so they couldn't fight back. Yes, absolutely. I agree with those sentiments. Okay, so anyway, Leon says he shows himself. He absolutely does. See, you can put lipstick on a pig, but at the end of the day, it's still a pig. Okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And anybody who trusts Diddy at this point needs to have several seats right alongside him. And I love the new nickname they've coined for him, R. Diddy. He's going to be sitting right in a cell next to R. Kelly, and I personally won't rest until he does. Okay? And I saw someone in the comments said that I was going in harder on Diddy, exposing him, than I was on Wig. Now, you know, that's pretty bad. Okay? That's pretty bad. If I'm going in on him harder than I was Wig, and I likely am, well, you know, that's pretty bad because I went all in on the Wig. Okay? And so with that all being said, Re-Educated Soul said he is Epstein's Island. Okay. Piss Diddy is clearly nefarious, says Naja. Miss Hotel says hashtag buy wig. Buckhorse DC says R Diddy. Y'all are terrible and so nefarious. With that all being said, I'm going to let you all go. I know y'all have had enough of me for tonight. And but everyone, please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Be sure to click the notification bell and click the word all so you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. And if you have not been receiving your notifications, please make sure you double check to ensure that you're still subscribed to the channel. People mysteriously become unsubscribed. I have no idea who's doing this screw tube. I have no idea why anyone would do this screw tube. So please make sure. Okay. And if you can't find the links to the videos, just remember that Monday through Fridays, I go live every single day. You can always, and usually in the mornings. Now you can always find my links in my community tab on YouTube or on my Twitter. And my moderators also post them. Okay, Re-Educated Soul said, no, we love the Queen's commentary. Thank you, beloved. Thank you. All right. Miss Hotel said the queendom is lit. You know it is. We stay lit over here. Let me tell y'all something. I don't care what anybody says. I have the best and the most nefarious chats on all of YouTube. Nobody's chat has ever, nor will they ever, be this lit. And that's a fact. So haters, hate on if you must. All right. We already know how we get down over here. This chat is always lit and we're always here for the smoke and we always stand on business. Okay. So when the haters come, we know how to handle them. That's all I'm saying. Pensacola said Queen out tonight unless Diddy get arrested. You already know that if he gets arrested, honey, police. I'll be on here so quick. Vince I am said facts and that's on box. That's right. Okay. Re-Educated Soul said, I left everything years ago to align with the most authentic. Thank you, beloved. Absolutely. All right. So Coco Marshmallow said, okay, because don't play with us. Exactly. Black and Silver said, Queen Diddy tonight. So with that all being said, I wish you all love, peace, and prosperity. Each one teach one. That's how we grow and thrive. Do something productive, constructive, but never destructive. And always remember to keep the Most High first in your lives. Peace.
Yo, Nick, hit him with that flavor.
Gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunta. You ain't helping my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now.
That's
See
right.
a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all at Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy.
Real slick.
I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threats. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen. Why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen. Why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got